Go stand like this. Get on the wonk.
The
Other way.
other way. There we go. There we go. We're straight now.
Straight now. Or as David would say, no, I've never been that. Right, welcome to our 11 o'clock hour. Thought it was lunchtime then, but it's not. 11 o'clock hour
Nearly.
here at Highlight Crafts. Don't worry, the camera will sort itself out in a few minutes' time. Or just so it'll just start to adjust. It is funny.
It is.
Now then, what an hour we just had. Now, I'm going to say something now. Construction weight acetate with the stickers on behind your shaker cards.
All of that.
Right?
Yeah. And also your vellums and put lights behind it.
Yes, all of that. Now then, we've got some brand new shaker shapes for you in this hour. But first of all, let's introduce you to the team and let's tell you how and where you can shop with us. So we've got our lovely little Laura. There she is on cameras. We've got Tigger next to me. And we've got Andrew in our ears. So we're going to have a cracking show
Hello,
here.
everybody.
Oh, what?
He says hello, everybody.
Just say hello, everybody. Right, so where can you watch us? Well, you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop with us on either of our social platforms, we're going to show you a product, and that product will have a code. And all you need to do is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video. So if you look on your screen right now, shop dome, that's what you would type in to be able to buy that. Then that will automatically put it into a basket for you. Then we're going to send you a message, and in that message you will find a link. Click the link, that will take you to highlightcrafts.com where you can log in. That's really important that you log into your account and then check out. And it's important because if you don't log in, you won't get your Club Highlight benefits, which is extra discount on every single purchase you make with us here at Highlight Crafts. Loyalty points for every single £1 that you spend with us. And on a basket spend over £35 after discount, we will pay the postage for you. We're not doing charades yet.
I love charades.
I can tell.
Love charades.
You're trying to contain yourself, right?
Yeah, I can't. I put my hands in my pockets.
Yeah, look.
But literally just put my hands in my pockets.
I'm like, I want to get those stickers behind those shaker domes. Right, if you would prefer to shop with us directly on the website, of course you can do that. Just hop over to highlightcrafts.com, press watch live, click play, and as soon as that show starts to stream, all the items in that show will appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then simply select the ones that you wish to purchase and they will go into a little red shopping bag for you that will appear at the top of your screen. When you're ready to go through that login and checkout process, click on that bag and that will take you through there. You can also shop ahead from midnight, and I think you might want to at weekend, because Stephanie's just let it out the bag that we got our first stickers.
She can't keep it.
And we're doing hollyhocks. No, she can't. I've kept that secret. Well, she can if she absolutely has to. But I managed to keep the secret about the new machine for what, 3-4 weeks? And she just walks in this morning and goes, oh, we've got our own printing machine. I'm like, Nick. Right. That's how you shop with us.
Yeah, Andrew, yes, darling.
Yes,
it's
in
running.
the warehouse.
It's running, it's making them.
It's already there. Right, now then, that last show was magic, says Barbara B. I know, right? Now then, wait till you see what you can do with those stickers and your shaker domes. Right, Amanda, what have we got?
This is really exciting. I love a shaker card. Anything that moves, rattles, or something like that, because I've got plenty of rattle. I move and rattle. Is amazing. I love a card when somebody picks it up. They call it kinetic, don't they? It just does something. It moves or something happens. Like your very first experience of having a card that did something was when you opened it and it played music.
Yeah.
That was the very first experience of going, oh, it does something when you do that. That was little, and it drove everybody wild, and everybody was told not to buy me one of those ever again. However, you can see it happening, can't you? This then goes on a little bit further. Then, obviously, coming to the craft places and then realising you can make shaker cards. Oh, that made it even more exciting. So the amount of bubbles and things that I know that everybody's got at home, and this, if you haven't, you need to get these, because, are you ready? Look at those.
They're good, aren't they?
They, you know, like we do, you know, like 2D and 3D. These are your 4D bubbles, okay? These are your super-sized. You can get some proper stuff in there. And also, they make beautiful ornaments for your Christmas trees, putting them together. But also your scene building, okay? Now imagine you've made one of our lovely 3D shadow boxes, and you put that in there with your stickers, and you build a forest scene inside with your snow, and it's actually a little magical world that you're now actually going to create.
Fabulous.
How amazing is that? So that is what you can achieve, and you can all achieve it because the hard bit's been done.
Yes, absolutely. So if you want the round ones, they are Shop, Andrew, please.
Dome.
Shop Dome. You get 12 of them for $9.99. I would absolutely be using those as baubles.
Yes.
And building my own. I think they're absolutely fabulous. You can also use your special glue inside those and glitter them if that's what you want to do as well. So you could glitter them and then put your Christmas stickers over the top, because we've just gone right over a curve bottle.
You could glitter this side and build a scene in the front one.
Yeah.
So you've got your snow scene and everything happening in the background.
Okay, let's move on to the next set then. So next down we've got our rectangular ones. These are superb. Shop Flat, you're going to get 25 of these across 5 different sizes. You're getting all of those?
All of them.
Wow. Okay, Shop Flat, $14.99. You're getting 25 pieces. There we go. Now these are cool.
They are cool. Now, I fell in love with the fact that you get, I know it's not necessarily probably classified as a proper DL, but you don't find very many DL shaker cards, do you? And they are all super scored. All the chamfered edges have been done for you. So all you need to do is fold it, put your double-sided tape, your red liner, fill it with your goodies, and put on your card, and it shakes. It's phenomenal. So you're getting your long rectangle.
I'm not quite sure I understand that, Amanda. And if I don't understand it, it might be people at home. So we fold these.
Yes.
On those lines.
Yes.
Right.
Put your red liner tape.
Your red liner tape on. Then this goes where? In an aperture on the front of my card.
Yes.
So I cut an aperture to the size of this.
Yes.
Okay, and then this goes inside and tucks underneath your aperture, and then you can put your shaker bits in.
Yeah.
Then I would get yourself some construction weight acetate and put that behind it. So then you can build your picture on your acetate and have your shaker elements in there. Those stickers on that construction weight acetate or on vellum are beautiful.
Absolutely.
Okay, you're going to demonstrate these, are you, during the hour?
Yeah, I've got a demo for that one.
So you
and
get
for
your
the
rectangular
dome.
ones, you get 2 different sizes of circles, you then get the square one, and you get the smaller rectangular one. So you could put photographs in them as well if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
Right, perfect, I've got it now. Shop Flat, $14.99 is going to get you those, and those for $14.99 before your discount. 25 in total. That's brilliant. Buy it once. One set does all your fancy Christmas cards for your special people in your life. Right, so if you want that, Shop Flat, $14.99.
Another very quick idea, sorry Mel for interrupting. If you are somebody that likes doing your journaling, cut across there and they're pockets, transparent pockets, or cut that tab off, and they are again transparent pockets for if you want to keep tickets and things and being able to see them, and then put your clear transparent stickers on the front as well.
Lovely. Right, Shop Domes, just to recap that one, that's this one. They are your 12. Shop Dome, $9.99, 9 centimetres by 3.7 centimetres, and Shop Flat gives you the other 25 pieces. We've got another what? No, we haven't got any more, Andrew. We've done dome and we've done flat. No? Yes? Right, moving on. Not getting a response. Right, now then,
Glitter.
we've got glitter now. Now these were the glitters that Stephanie was using this morning with those little votive jars. We did a buy one get one free on those. So you got 48 for £9.99.
I know, it made me twitch.
It made me happy. Right, limited stock on both of these. Shop South is going to get you your pinks, your oranges and your reds. You've also got a silver and an iridescent in there as well. Perfect for these. Shop North is going to get you your greens and blues and your yellows and golds in there as well. So if you want that one, Shop South will get you those. Right, Amanda, do you want to go and get ready for demo while I whiz down this counter?
Yes, I'm going that way.
I want to see how those work, please. No, because I don't have pictures in my head. When people describe stuff, I'm like, no, I can't imagine what that looks like. So we'll show you, because that's always good, right? Now then, curling ribbons. Now, if you're going to take 2 of these and make them into a bauble, use your nesting dies to cut yourself a little frame to cover over where the 2 meet, and then you can put a hole in there. So just make a little hole in both of them, like a little brad hole, or your pokey tool will do that, and then you can hang them with your ribbon and you can have all your curling ribbon. I love curling ribbon. I could just sit there and play with it. It's one of those things that my mum used to use a lot when we were kids, and she'd like, there you are, go on, there's the scissors, go and curl the ribbon. I loved it. So what we've done is we've put you a set of curling ribbon and the scissors. Never. Right, okay. £8.99. So you've got 6 of your metallic curling ribbon, plus a really good quality Prima pair of 8.5-inch scissors with the comfort grip handles for £8.99. Blinking heck. How are we doing that? With the scissors? I don't know how we're doing it, but I'm glad we are. So
yeah,
get those into your basket. Shop ribbon. There's less than 10 of them left. You've been shopping ahead on this. Shop ribbon, £8.99 will get you that and your scissors. Right, moving on now. We'll ask some. We'll ask the questions. I'll get Andrew to star any questions for me, and as soon as we go over to demo, come in. No, change the mind. As soon as we go over to demo, I will read out those questions for Amanda. Right, now then, card blanks. Now, these are incredible value for money. So first of all, I'm going to start with the pearlescent ones. So your 4-inch by 4-inch cards. These are lovely. Now, think about all your stickers that you've just seen. Imagine those on the front of their little sentiment job done. Shop White is going to get you 100 cards and envelopes. Now they have that lovely, if you remember Centura Pearl and they did that gold shimmer, that's what these are. They're lovely. They're just a nice little size. You could even use these as your gift tags if you wanted to. Just punch a hole through and then use your curling ribbon with these. The cards are 300 GSM and the envelopes are 100 GSM, and they are gorgeous. Now if you want 100, Shop White, £9.99. That's crazy value for money. What I did the other day was bought these and these, and I'm going to use these in the middle of there with a sticker on it, mats and layers, maybe a little bit of stamping or what, a stenciling probably behind here. Perfect. Now then, we have craft card as well. I'll come to you in a minute, Amanda. We've got 50 6x6. These are 280 GSM, and they have the craft envelopes with them. Imagine these with your wax seals on. They look lovely. So those stencils we had on this morning, where you got 16 of them for silly price. A little bit of ink or paint on the background. One of these on the middle with your sticker on. Easy, right? Now you're going to get 100. So you're going to get 50 of your 6x6, 50 of your C6, and of course your envelopes that match. Shop Craft with a K, £10.99. That is brilliant, because you can go out and buy really inexpensive card blanks, but they're like Bambi on your mantelpiece. They literally just do that. These, really nice quality. Right, love, what did you want to say?
I went and did a little bit of research the other day, like I do.
A little bit of research. You went shopping?
Yeah, I went shopping. Yeah, I did. But it's research as far as I'm concerned, because it's my job. Anyway, and I'm helping all of you guys out. So I went into a particular shop. Yeah, it's got orange letter and a blue background.
one that says a wide range of products.
Yes, that one.
That one.
And that particular envelope set there, they were doing them in 25s. The white one.
All right, yeah.
For £7.50. For 25. Okay.
So that would have been £30 for what we've got here.
And then it was the same in the others. They were 25s, but you were still talking £8-9.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that with the craft, it's a craft envelope. It's not a white one.
Yes, no, absolutely. They're brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah.
So Shop Craft will get you 100 of those. We have a question from Geraldine. Are the flat shaker covers opaque, or is there a film to remove them to make them clear? So are they translucent, or is there a film on them that you remove?
When you've actually got them away from each other, look, let me show.
There's a film on them.
There is, yeah. You just peel away. It's just to stop them getting scratched in transit, and also
let me show you.
For you for for storing them, because you don't want to scratch them first.
Look.
But yes, you just peel that away. Look.
I haven't got my tweezers with me. This will do. Look, there you are. Now, is there a film on the other side as well? Yes, there is. It's on both sides. Have you got any tweezers or a poker tool over there, love, please?
There you go, darling.
Thank you. Right, let's get in here because you need to see what you're actually buying, don't you? Oh, that's easy. Look at that. That's super easy. Yeah, completely translucent, or transparent, rather. There you go, Geraldine. Boop. Hope that answers your question.
Yeah.
Brilliant question. Thank you very much for that. Because sometimes we forget to do the basics, don't we? Well done. Right, fabulous. Amanda, you need to clean that poker tool. That's disgraceful.
It's me.
It's full of glue.
It is my glue one.
Well, I can tell. Right, Geraldine says thank you. You're very welcome. Right, let's do the rest of this counter and then we can get into demo and show you how these work. Now then, this tape, wow, wow, wow. This should be $9.99 for one set. Okay. What we're doing today for you is giving you 3 sets of 3 for £9.99. So you're paying £3.33 for that. Now then, wait till you hear this. So £1.11, because we're dividing this into 3 because you've got 3 different rolls. £1.11 is going to get you 84 foot or 28 metres of a 1/4 inch tissue tape. Now the tissue tape is perfect for these shakers because it's super fine. You also have a little bit of wiggle room with this, and if you get it in the wrong place, you can roll it back and it will come away. So for £1.11, you're getting 84 foot of a 1/4 inch tape. Then for another £1.11, you're getting 84 foot of a 1/2 inch. So 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. And for your last £1.11, oh, and this is all before your discounts, you're going to get 84 foot of 1 inch. Now you're going to get all of that 3 times. £3.33 a pack instead of £9.99. £1.11 per roll before your discount. Now we have a lot of stock of this, but it's starting to dwindle. Please don't miss out on this. We're going to be taking it to the shows. We're going to be going to all the retail shows with it. We'll probably have it on Hobbycraft TV, I should imagine, at some point. But this tissue tape, you want it thin. So if you think about, brilliant for boxes as well, and box envelopes and gift bags. If you imagine you've got a tab and you're sticking that tab to that flat edge, even red liner tape has a thickness to it. And you can tell because it doesn't lie completely flat. When you've got your tab to your straight edge, you can see the glue almost. This, super fine. It's super fine, but it can be really, really strong as well if you want it to be. So all of that, that's a lot of tape. That's going to last you at least a couple of years, I would have thought, unless you're manufacturing. Shop tape, $9.99 instead of $29.97. Now then, something else to put into your shaker cards, or maybe you're a jewellery maker and you just want some seed beads. I love these in a shaker because they make a really nice sound. So you've got your extra small ones. Now then, we'll put the details on the screen for you. Are these individual, Andrew, or are the 2 together? Both together? Brilliant. Right, so you've got your extra small ones. That's ridiculous. extra, right, so first of all, you've got 2 storage boxes. Then you've got 24 little tubs, okay? You pay $19.99 for that. 24 of those little tubs plus 2 of those boxes, you'll be looking at $19.99 easily.
Oh, yes.
Now, you're not paying for any of the seed beads now. $19.99 is going to get you all of those. And I like the fact that the colours complement each other. That blue is beautiful. So if you're a jewellery maker, get your beads for that. But if you want them in your shakers, these are going to be fabulous. And you can mix your small ones with your larger ones. And actually, if you think, oh, well, I don't want that, I want that a brighter pink, just put a few in a little pot, drop of alcohol ink, 1 drop of alcohol ink. I need to make that really clear. Give it a shake with the lid on, and that will colour your seed beads for you. Shop beads, $19.99. That's a cracking saving. You've got over a £30 saving on those. Right, we're going to our dies next, our fundamentals. Now then, you're getting all of those for that price. Wow, okay. Even if you've got fundamentals already, get yourself another set at that price, because then you can cut twice as fast. Right, in here, you're going to get 24 of your rectangle dies. I'll just open one of these up so that you can see. So you've got all of these, all 24 of those dies, perfect for making your apertures. Okay, so you've got the rectangles. That is costing you, before your club discount, £12.50. I remember those. If Martin Parker was stood next to me right now, it'd be saying, I remember pick of the days on Ideal World on Tuesday night when you would have paid over £200 to £300 for 24 of those. It used to be £198 for 6. That's how much the price of that metal has come down because of the demand within the craft industry. You're getting 24 rectangles. You're then going to get 29 squares. You're then going to get 29 circles, and then you're going to get 21 ovals. So you could set yourself up for die cutting with all your basics for $49.99 today before your discount, which is incredible value for money. Absolutely fill your baskets with those. If you don't own our fundamentals,
wowzers,
now's the time to stock up on them, because that works out at £12.50 per set before your discount. Now then, next up is Frosted Whispers collection. 70% of these dies have already gone, and I'm not surprised. This is beautiful. So first of all, you've got your frosted foliage. Now, of course, the artwork is available for you to download for free from highlightcrafts.com. Andrew, can you put a message in the group, please, because the TV screen's frozen. Then you're also going to get your Ice to Meet You. So you've got that icy frosty Christmas tree, which is just gorgeous. Just want to have a look at the size of that. Oh, we're nested. We're nested, so we can make a whole, look at that, a whole composition with our Christmas trees. You've got the tiny ones for in the distance for your perspective, and then getting bigger as you come further forward. You don't even need to use these with the reflections. You can use these as an aperture in your card if you want to, and then build your picture inside of that aperture. So you're getting that one as well. You're then also going to get, I love a stag die at Christmas, and I try and get a new one every year because they are all slightly different. Look how beautiful they are. So you've got Talia, first of all, the little fawn there. Isn't she beautiful? And then you've got Aspen, that regal, monumental stag with those incredible antlers. I'll just show you the size, and then you know exactly what you're buying into. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? I love a stag die for Christmas. I think it's for men's cards as well. I think it's brilliant. So you're getting all 4 of those. Now 70% of it is already gone. The code for this is, let me grab my iPad, Shop Frost. It's $44.99, and you also get your Minecraft Studio artwork included for that price. So you've got your scenes. Now then, think about taking your fundamental dies and your shakers, cutting an aperture. using it as a viewfinder to find which part of the picture you actually want, and then cutting that out and putting it inside of those shakers. And if you're doing 2 back to back, you can have one paper on one side, another paper on the other side of the circle, stuck back to back, and then your 2 domes in there, and then you could have a different scene. You could have a nighttime scene and a daytime scene, which would be absolutely fabulous. Amanda, I don't know if you were supposed to switch that TV off, love. Have you switched it off?
No, switched it off because it was black anyway.
All right, we'll get Andrew. It was already on. Let's get.
But it was black.
Did you try it again? Turn it on again.
Right, let's have a look at these scenes. Right, so now you've got your overlays in here as well. So you've got your transparencies. So these aren't on a white background. These are on a transparent background. Okay, so these are perfect with Minecraft Studio. You then got your sentiments in here as well. Things like, may your winter days be merry, but your nights be bright and your hearts be light. We've got warmest thoughts on the coldest days. That's lovely. Winter woods and warm hearts. That's lovely. You get all your artwork, so you can build your own patterns and pictures in here if you like. You're also going to get your digi-stamps. These will be lovely on pyrography. That balance tray would be fabulous. And then, of course, you get your artwork for your designs. All of that is shop. I can't see the code, Andrew. Shop Frost with the dies. Now then, $44.99 before your discount. If you would prefer digital, so SVG files, you're going to get all of this artwork plus your reflections and your detailed designs for the ones that it was relevant. So no details on your trees, but on your other ones there are. Shop digital, $14.99. You know when I bang on about get yourself a scan and cut, it's a considered purchase, but the money that you save long term, that's a prime example. Okay, but you decide which you want. Okay, right, Amanda, can we do a demo, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
you. The lovely Lily's helped me out a little bit with some of this because I was doing a couple of other different jobs. So we've got the imagery, okay, and then we've done another of the same imagery. But when you slide it in...
Sorry, Amanda, is that from this download? Because we'll get asked.
I believe so, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Lovely.
So these are from your scenes. So this one slides in. Now, this is your shaker that is your flat panel. And it comes scored. So took off the 2 films, front and back, folded it in on those score lines, and they meet perfectly.
They're mitered.
So they're fantastic. So what I'm going to do is slide in there my scene like this, and then that part will then become the shaker.
So I think if you made that piece of card slightly smaller, it would dome.
Yeah, you can
push
get
it in,
it.
wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
you can actually get it
So
to.
if you make your card slightly smaller,
Yep.
those tabs, as you glue them to the sides, they'll overlap even more on the corners, but they'll dome.
A little bit, yeah, they will.
Which will be fabulous.
So I'm going to actually put in our 2 little deer, and I'm using the Dr. DIY.
Dr. DIY.
Because I'm getting a little bit worried about it running out, if I'm honest, because it has absolutely become...
Being worried about running out? I won't worry about running out.
No.
We've got a lot of it.
I know we have.
Oh, hi, David.
David.
Do you know? I know. It won't drive me crazy too. I didn't even notice it until a minute ago. Putting the picture straight. Putting the picture straight. Good lad, David.
It's just so you know, we're live.
Just like himself, he said. No, he said just like myself. He said I'm putting the picture straight, just like myself.
So
being ironic.
I'm actually going to sit the little feet of the fawns here, okay, and I'm going to push on them. So I've got a little bit, they are a little bit domed, even though I've used flat tape. If you put shape on them and then stick them down with a little bit of height behind them, it actually stays that they're not, it's not 3D, but it's not flat, it's not a flush finish. So then we've got our domes, our shaker panels. So I've actually popped it in there. So look, there they are. They're in behind. I'm going to open up this side slightly so I can pop in some of my little embellishments, because on the back we've already got some tape. And as a rule, generally, 99.9% of the time, you'll probably hear us saying that with your plastics and things, your double-sided red liner tape is the way to go. But this Dr. DIY tape is super, super strong. It's brilliant.
Okay, so we're approaching half the stock of our flat shakers that are already allocated. Please start checking out your baskets. There is one more thing that I'd like to go to, Andrew, if that's all right, because we skipped it to go to the dyes, and that is the artificial snow. You're getting 2 bags of this, and this is lovely. It's very, very lightweight, so it's not going to add any weight to your projects at all. But this just sets the scene. It's those extra little bits that make it look frosty, make it feel cold, make it special for your winter birthdays or your Christmas. This is fantastic. I love this idea of having those flat ones. We've got your seed beads are also on the show, but if you want your snow, it's shop snow. It's it's £7.98 for 100 grams. Get yourself a container, because once you open those bags, you'll have to put it into somewhere else. Otherwise, it will end up everywhere. Amanda's got a timer on her phone.
I haven't. You switched Andrew off.
Oh, did I? Oh, sorry. I can't keep these in my ears at all. My right ear is no good at all. Right, okay.
So I've put a little bit of the blue in.
Yep.
Now I'm going to go with it, because I'm mixing the colours up.
Yep.
I've put the snow in. Listen.
And I love that noise. It's like walking on fresh snow, isn't it?
Isn't that just amazing? I love that noise. So now I'm going to put a little bit more blue in.
So remember, on your flat films, there is a film on either side that you take off, and it makes it completely transparent, which I love. I think that's great.
It's super cool. But also it stops them from getting wrecked and scratched.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's the last thing you know. You know yourselves, when you've opened your acetate packets, if you don't look after your acetate, sliding it in and out of it, you scratch them all, don't you?
You do. Look at that. How lovely is that? Look at that. Isn't that fab? Oh, you can hear the noise. And I like that because they're not bulky, they're not chunky. They will still go in an envelope, which is what I really love about that. We've got less than 10 sets left. If you want these, please, please, please type shop flat and get them in your basket. You're getting 25. So you're getting 2 different sizes of circles. You're getting 2 different sizes of rectangles, one tall, slim, and one slightly shorter and wider. And then you've also got your square as well. Fabulous. And then this tape is absolutely brilliant for this. It's super fine. Can we just have a look, Amanda, before you take the backing off, just at that tape itself, because it's super fine, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
It's a tissue tape.
You've hardly got any depth to it.
You can't feel it at all, can you?
But then look here. The depth is actually on the backing. Okay.
Yes.
That's the backing. Look how there's nothing at all on the other piece. When it comes away, it's beautiful. And it's really nice to take that backing off, because as daft as this might sound, because the backing's really good quality, it makes life really easy getting it off.
It does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's a good quality backing. So now, I'm sorry, I'm playing with the shape.
Lorraine says, fab tips, Amanda.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you, darling.
There you go.
Absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to pop this in here. I've just lifted it up. Now, the reason I only take some of the backing off is because it gives me wiggle room. Because where the fold is, it lifts it off. Then when I'm ready, if I only tap where I've removed the tape, it's another pair of hands. That's not moving now. I'm not going to be worried about it. And then I slide out the rest of my tape like that. Now I've double secured everything. Look, aren't these just beautiful? Sorry.
I'll tell you what this would be nice for as well.
Yes.
These waist bits here, just putting over your vinyl stickers.
Yes.
Just to burnish them down.
Yes.
Wouldn't it?
Yep.
Or, I'll tell you what else, if you're doing your, now then, if you've got your glitter glue that you got with that glue gun the other day, because
Yes.
we did the glue gun with 3
We did,
sticks
yep.
at a silly price. See if it's still on. You could use your glitter on here, make your little domes,
Yep.
and then they'll peel off.
They would peel off.
So don't waste the backing either, because these are really good for things like that. Hot glue will hold its form, especially the hot glue gun that we sell.
Your wax seals.
Wax
Because
seals.
your inch
wax
one
seals.
is actually about right for a wax disc.
Wax seals. There you go. Perfect. So you're not even wasting the waste.
No waste.
No waste. Don't want that going in the landfill.
Or
We're gonna use it.
you're reusing it, which
Of
is
course you are.
fantastic.
Absolutely.
So, and then to finish off some of this,
I'll
I'm
tell
going
you
to
what
put
else you could do. You could stamp on that with the stays on. So if you've got a text stamp, you could stamp on that with. You could stamp on it with the sticky still on the back, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
There you are.
Yeah, you could.
Full of useless information.
You see, my head has now gone.
I know. Focus.
Yeah, that's why I stopped, because you're giving me all
Can't
these
hear Andrew. Amanda's in
ideas.
here. Say that again, Andrew. Right, lesson 6 now. Okay, we've got lesson 6 of the flat shaker set.
I'm not
It's
surprised.
not easy to say. 5 sizes, 25 pieces. I love this because it's not bulky.
Nope.
I like the big ones with that because they'll almost look like Rudolph's red nose. It reminds me of, now then, there was a game. What was it called? There was a game when you were a kid and you had a dome like that and you pressed it and the dice.
Sorry.
There you go. I remember that. Yeah, in the middle of the board you used to do that, didn't you? And then it went. But no, but that dome there is fabulous.
It's called Sorry.
It's called Sorry, it was.
I had it.
And you had, that was Uno when you had the little, tiny little characters, didn't you? That's taken me right back.
Now, again, thinking ahead and thinking about how our lovely crafty friends at home work with some of this. Of course, we've given you the stag. However, you've got the doe. All you need to do is take the antlers away. So you have got the male and female here. It's really, really easy to do. And then also, you've got all the little characters as well, which is incredible. So to start off with, what I've already done is popped some tape, and you will see I'm not gluing every little element of this. I'm not putting glue over the whole of the back of it. I'm wanting it to be more free. Okay, so here we have our lovely stag, and I'm overlapping him like that. Then we've got Mumsy. Here we have, there we go. And again, very freeing, okay, there. Okay, because he's on watch out, he's watching for everybody. Then again, on the trees, I'm not putting tape or glue everywhere, you don't need it, and I've shaped it. So that will sit there, okay.
Oh, no, you're right. Alison Horn, Frustration, it was called. Sorry,
Frustration.
It was a different game. Frustration, that was the one. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Alison. That would have driven me crazy.
So, now, I've not stuck it all down, but it means...
Yeah, you're right, Alison, though. Yeah, that remote blinking egg.
Frustration.
Uno
That was the
another
Christmas.
one,
That was
It
one of my
was.
favourite Christmas games that we ever had.
Yeah, and Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
Remember Yahtzee?
Yahtzee were brilliant.
Used to love Yahtzee.
Me and our Richard played that all the time.
Yahtzee. Used to love that.
I used to do it because he was brilliant at making me learn.
Oh, you see. Right, we've only got 15 minutes, Amanda.
So all I'm doing
Look at that.
is building up. And you know when you've got your smaller ones, don't think that they're just smaller trees. So you took them in down there, and they can be bigger trees. You just can't see them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So pop that on there.
Oh, it says there were loads of games that had a pop-o-matic in them. Pop-o-matic.
Oh,
Never heard of that word. Thank you for that. Every day's a school day.
Aren't they?
Thank you, Lorraine. I like that. Yeah, they were good though, weren't they? I used to love that. That and Operation.
Operation were a favourite. My two boys used to, well, I did as well. What's the bucking donkey? What was that?
Oh, no. Oh, good grief. Now you've done it, haven't you? Buckaroo.
Buckaroo! They loved that. And then they did versions of it. Again, I'm just going to shape this. And I've not stuck everything down, look.
Now, at 12 o'clock in the next hour, you're doing a whole hour, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm playing.
Yeah, but all right, give us a clue. What are you playing with?
So, one of my one of my favourite things in the world to do is just to make art journal pages. I love working with and making a scene and making a whole page, but using lots of different things and bringing in texture. So I'm going to be working with that beautiful autumn download. I'm going to be gilding it. I'm going to be using stencils and pastes through it that we've had on before. I've got lots of different things that I want to work with, rice papers on it. I've printed it onto vellum and to acetate and all sorts. I've even printed it in black and white to get me a different dimension.
Okay, so the idea of the 12 till 1 show is that there's no selling.
Nope.
It's just us spending time with you guys. So stay tuned because you'll get lots of hints and tips. And then at 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock, I've got an hour of a scan and cut clinic. Again, we might have one product on there, but there's no going down the counter. It's an hour. Andrew, will they still be able to message in on the iPad?
Yeah, they can still talk to us.
So we'll have the iPad. You'll be able to come in and ask your questions, and then I'll be able to show you on the scan and cut. I'll get scan and cut and canvas set up, and then get your questions in. Please join us. I don't want to be sat there like Bill and No Mates waiting for some questions.
No, me neither.
So get your questions in. If there's ever anything that you thought, I wonder if it would do this, or how do I do that? Ask the question. Okay, brilliant. Mousetrap should have been called frustration. Took forever to put together for very little reward, said Alison Horn. You didn't like that one, did you, Alison? Right, that's beautiful. Can we just have a quick look at that? Isn't that lovely? Absolutely beautiful. Right, come back to me over here, please, and we will have a look at these domes. Right, have we got any of the flats left, Andrew? Got a few, but not a lot. Okay, I've got 5. That's it. If you want them, you need to be popping those in your basket. I love that idea. It's so much easier. It will still go into an envelope to be posted. You can fill it with whatever you like. Doesn't have to be Christmas, could be all year round. Shop Flat is going to get you 25 pieces across 5 different sizes for £14.99. Remember, that's before your discount. Now, if you would like these, I like these because they look like big red Rudolph's nose. Now, you could put your special glue inside of there and glitter those as well. What?
Just put red glitter, put 2 bobbly eyes on it, and you've got
Rudolph.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, I want to do that for my nephews.
I'll tell you what else these are really nice for, putting sweets in.
I want to do that for my nephews as well.
Just little sweets, you could hang them on the ball.
Oh,
I'll tell you what you need to do, Andrew, is get a picture of Quinn on one when she was born and then one on Christmas Day, and that's baby's first Christmas on the Christmas tree.
Absolutely.
That will come out every year. But this is just fabulous. I love these. So they are for going into shaker cards. If you've got a scan and cut, it's brilliant because you just measure from the inside of that circle rim and then you cut the perfect circle for that to go through. If you haven't got a scan and cut, you'll use your dies. But these are fab. Now you're going to get 12 of them for £9.99. That is a cracking price. Think about maybe taking some of your metal leaf and gilding the back of it and then having your scene in the front of it like that. But it's a good opportunity, and they're not heavy, these either. So if you are going to post these, they'll go in a box and you can post them out. You could do a chocolate bomb in there, a bath bomb, Amanda, in here would be great. A hot chocolate kit, so you put all your little bits and bobs for your hot chocolate inside here, and you open it out into a mug, add hot milk, hot chocolate done. Loads and loads of different ideas with these. They're great, aren't they? Shop Dome, $9.99. Right, Andrew, what else do I need to recap, my love, please? Anything? Ribbon and scissors. This is a cracking deal. So you're going to get 6 rolls. Doesn't tell me how much is on each one, unfortunately, but I should imagine there's quite a lot. 6 rolls, so you've got 2 metallic red, 2 satin red and 2 satin white. But this for me is the thing, you're getting a cracking pair of scissors in here. These are fabulous, 8.5 inch from the tip of the handle to the tip of the blade. Good quality Prima scissors, comfort grip handles and stainless steel blades. That deal is amazing. $8.99 instead of $12.98. Even $12.98 is great because you get the scissors in there. But that is fabulous. So scissors and curling ribbon there. Shop ribbon, $8.99. Shall we go back to Amanda, Andrew, and see her build one of the domes? Okay, let's do that. Got 8 minutes and 50.
Loads.
Mel, can you set up a CM machine as well, please, at 1 o'clock to show how to work on both machines? I'll see if I can find one, Diane. I don't even know if we've still got one here, but I'll have a look and let you know. Yeah, absolutely. I'll do my best for you. Diane, sorry, not Davina. Oh, you could maybe put a chocolate orange in the dome, says Alison Horn. I don't know if it will quite fit, but if you ate a few pieces, you could.
Yeah.
Just made it smaller.
Or you could put a little piece of card in there to make it a little bit wider.
My Auntie Marilyn, my mum's youngest sister, used to well, she still lives there on a close, and it's got a village green in the middle, little green that goes round. And opposite her was a little old lady called Mrs. Winkley. And my Auntie Marilyn used to go and look after her. All the family are like that. Anybody needs help, we're there. And she used to go over, and this one particular Christmas, Mrs. Winkley came over, stood on the back doorstep, and she said, Marilyn, she said, somebody's bought me these chocolate-covered Brazil nuts. She said, and I don't like Brazil nuts, so what I've done is I've sucked off all the chocolate and I brought you the nuts. And she was genuinely serious about it. And Auntie Marilyn went, oh, that's lovely, thank you ever so much. Walked in straight in the bin. So she sucked all the chocolate off and then put the nuts back in the box. Isn't it funny how little things just remind you of that?
Bless her.
Bless
her. She didn't want to waste them, Mel.
Right, now then, our domes.
So what I've already done is we've got a card blank, put Miri card on, and the aperture that is chopped out of there is now going to come the seam with inside the dome. Okay, so we're recreating.
So no lining up either?
No, absolutely not, because you can see where it is. All I actually did was put a little bit of tissue tape in the middle there, because we don't have to put loads of glue. We're not holding the Empire State Building up. So that goes on there like that. Like over the top, literally lined it up. I let go of it, lifted it up, touched it like that, and it was exactly where it needed to be.
Right, okay.
Then what I've gone ahead and done is actually popped on some of the trees. And again, the little trees, yes, they're the ones in the distance because that's what I've got here. But also, you know, they do start little. They actually do start small.
Everything like
we do. Yeah, of course we do. Now, I'm actually going to put a little deer within the dome. Well, I've lost my tape. It's there right in front of your eyes, like this. Okay. Now we've got a few of them, but something. And please, don't write in and say that, because I had an idea and I thought, oh, that'll work.
What?
I'm gonna just look. His feet are there. Look, he's made footprints. I'm coming back to it.
Thank God for that, because I think I missed out on half of the conversation there.
So there, like that, he's inside the dome. Okay.
Andrew said, I don't think there was a conversation. Right. Lorraine says, right, need to take my dog out before you two guys do your shows. Absolutely, you have to be quick. Amanda's on in like 11 minutes time. But yes, I will do my best to set up both machines. I'll have canvas set up and we'll have a play together. How fabulous is this? How many other craft companies do you know that put 2 of their staff for an hour each on air with nothing to sell just to spend time with you guys? How fabulous is that, right? We're good, aren't we? Right? We're good. We're very good. Look at that.
So I'm making sure that
those sea
everything
beads are brilliant for this, aren't they?
They are.
They really are.
And it's because of the noise as well.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you can put practically anything in there here. You know the glitter? That would look beautiful in here as well.
Now, if you're going to use glitter, get a little bit of corn flour and a brush and just wipe the inside of the dome. You can get rid of the excess then, but it stops the static from sticking to the dome. Or you can have, I'll tell you what I loved at Christmas, those little dome things that you got that you shook and all the snowflake of snow came down. Do you remember? They looked like a little snow globe.
Oh, right.
And you shook them.
Yep.
And they had all the snow in the bottom and a liquid.
Yes.
And they all went up and then it all settled down. I used to love those.
I've got some little ones that are really old. And I was being really good with them. Precious, because they are precious.
Yvonne says, please can you tell me what foam tape you're using, please? Just a foam and a roll.
It's foam and a roll. It's 10 by 2. Okay, so 10 mil wide, 2 mil deep.
Diane says, we're blinking brilliant. Well, thank you for that, Diane. That's really kind of you. And Wendy says she's looking forward to the shows. Do you know what? I'm looking forward to the shows as well. Because I love it, like off the cuff, when people go, right, how would I do this? Okay, now we've got an hour. Okay, we're not going on all day. We've got an hour. So we're going to do as many as we possibly can.
Yep.
Could you wipe the dome with a tumble dryer sheet?
Yes.
Yes, Wendy, that's a better idea. Brilliant. This is why I love doing shows here, because we can be so interactive and responsive. Is that the word?
Yes.
Yes. I think it's brilliant. Yes, perfect for that. Brilliant, Wendy.
Yeah,
love
brilliant
that.
idea.
This is looking lovely.
So now my idea was, Mel.
Oh right, we're coming back to the conversation, are we?
Yeah. So
Fab.
I've got my lovely deer here, and all of these are all stood up.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't want one that's stood up. I want one that's sat down, that's laid down.
Okay. Just chopped its legs off. Great.
That's what I was saying. Please do not write is fine. We had a conversation before we did it, and he was all right about it. Okay. So he's going on there. He's going
2
on
minutes,
here.
Amanda. Speed crafting, love.
I am speed crafting.
And then you're going next door, aren't you?
Yeah.
That means I'll be in here. So I can get them set up on this counter. That'd be good.
So again, tuck in. Everything's not...
So Andrew, when we do these shows, is it a camera op?
Yep.
One person and then the iPad. Brilliant. Love
Like
that.
that.
How exciting is this? I love that.
And then I'm just going to cut this down. Because even though it's like that, it doesn't have to be like that, everybody. This is why we then get in your little thinner, narrower pieces.
Lovely.
All I'm doing is capturing some of those landlocked areas, not everything. I don't want it flat. Okay?
Yep.
I'm just going to tuck that under there, like that. That's going to hide where I've actually cut and chopped his legs away, like so.
Lynn says that looks amazing, Amanda.
Thank you.
Well done it.
So now, we've
Do
got...
this for a living, love. You're quite good at it.
I know, right?
Right.
You'd think. Do you think? Okay.
They were all wanting jobs in the last show because they want to play with that sticker machine.
So again, don't chop one down. Use one of your smaller ones and elongate what's already there.
Look at that. How lovely is that?
There you go.
Isn't that fab? Right, Shop Dome, $9.99 is going to get you 12 of those. If you make and sell, they are absolutely, look at those. They're beautiful, Amanda.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Right, 30 seconds. Right, kid, you're going next door now. I want you to play for an hour.
I'm really excited.
And I will see you in another hour. at 1 o'clock for a scan and cut clinic. So get your questions in, please. I won't be able to answer 100 of them, so we'll collate them a little bit and have a look, and then we'll see what we can do for you. But no selling. I think we might have some 12 by 12 card on the scan and cut one, but it's not going to be like this. So tune in next hour with our Amanda, hour after that with me, and then I've got a midweek